and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals of the RGV Venom Challenge Silver Bracket. I'm Alex Espinosa with Billy Watson as my camera operator, and we're here for the final matchup between the Harlingen Cardinals and the Edcouch-Elsa Yellow Jackets. Both teams extremely underrated in their performances. They came in the low seeds of this tournament only to advance and beat the top-rated seeds of their teams and advance into the finals. However, only one can be a winner, and we'll see who wins, as both teams have tremendous offenses. It may just be who has the best defense. For Edcouch-Elsa, the player you gotta watch out for is India DeVoe, a terrific outside hitter. Can't wait to see her play from the left and the right side. On the Harlingen Cardinals side, watch out for players such as Elena Aguinaga and Michelle Zapata, as well as Alex Ramirez, one of their more monstrous outside hitters. With Cardinals scoring first blood, and they'll continue to serve. That is Kaylee Serantos. Keep an eye out for her, as she is also one of their terrific outside hitters who can also play blocker if she wanted to. Hit out of bounds. That'll be in favor of Edcouch. A little history between these two teams. Actually, last season, the Edcouch-Elsa swept Harlingen in the 2018 season. Harlingen went 6-22, while Edcouch went 30-11. Hit is blocked, and the setup from behind is good into the Harlingen territory. Elena will set up to the left side. And a good hit, recovered. DJ will help take it out. That's Ramirez with the push out. And the ball tipped inbounds. Terrific play on that kill with Bianca Garcia with her first kill in the game. And now up to serve. It'll also be Garcia. And she serves it. Serantos digs it. Elena sets it up from the left side, overpowers it out of bounds. So that'll be 3-1 for the Yellow Jackets. Garcia continues to play. And Elena will take it out. On the good setup by the Yellow Jackets. Elena to Guille. Cavazos with the dig, taken out by Garcia. Cavazos again, Garcia sets it up down the middle, and that was De La Peña with the takeout. Ball going into the net, going back into Edcouch territory, but Harlingen has the ball back because of good defense. Set up on the left, out of bounds, so it'll be in favor of Harlingen. Sarah Flores with the attacking error. And so Harlingen is only down by one, as Michelle Zapata will serve. And on the serve, recovered by Flores. Flores with an outside hit, and good! Edcouch 4, Harlingen 2. They'll serve, and the Yellow Jackets will serve. Set up for Ramirez. She's blocked. On that block, Brianna De La Peña. And that makes it 5-2 in favor of the Yellow Jackets, and they come back to serve. Left-hander hit. Good hit. Inside, inbounds. And that'll be a kill for the Cardinals to make it only a 2-point deficit, as Victoria Perez will step out, as will Alex Ramirez. Coming in. And coming in will be Gabby Serna. Set up for De La Peña. Peña takes it out. Emily White to Elena. And it's pushed out by the Cardinals. Set up from behind. And no good. A block attempt scares the Edcouch-Elsa Yellow Jackets to make it 4-5. And the setup from the back. And another error against the Yellow Jackets, and we're tied up at 5 apiece. And the attack by Weich is no good. And now the Yellow Jackets are back in the lead. And the setup by De La Peña. That was her serve. Cardinals attack. De La Peña digs. And De La Peña hits net. And now we are back at tied 6. As this game just gets closer and closer, ladies and gentlemen, 6-6. Set up by Cavazos on the dig. Attack by Ibava. Cavazos. Set up to Ibava. She takes it out. That's Vida Ibava who takes it out. Correction, Vida Ibarra. And India DeVoe will come in and substitute for Vida. Flores to serve, and it hits the net. So Edcouch scored a point first, and then Harlingen gets their point off a service error as Michelle Zapata steps out. Elena will serve, and the ball overpowers out of bounds to make it 8-7 Edcouch. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, the best defense is probably going to be the influence of this game, and that's what it looks to be right now. Taken out. Oh, wonderful dig by Cavazos. Going to the right side, hits the net, stays in bounds. Ball in the air, and the refs will blow a whistle saying 4 hits. So now that creates a little bit of separation for the Yellow Jackets as they're up by 2. And Vida comes back to serve. De La Peña will take a rest. Cavazos. Flores sets it up for DeVoe. Weich on the left side, good hit. It is recovered. And the ball going into the ground in favor of Edcouch. On that kill, it looked to be Juliana Garceos. And Vida with the serve. Setting up left side, hit, and inside Yellow Jacket territory. Setting it up for DeVoe. DeVoe high into the air. Elena sets it up. Good hit. Out of bounds, unfortunately. And that's 4 unanswered points for the Yellow Jackets. Elena will set it up. And that'll be a setup for Serna. And now DeVoe with her own attack and good kill. Timeout called by Harlingen. We'll take a quick break after these messages. You're watching the finals of Harlingen versus Edcouch-Elsa on the RGV Venom tournament on Rio Sports Live.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, to Real Sports Live. This is the finals of the RGV Venom tournament. I am Alex Espinosa with my camera operator, Billy Watson, as Edcouch-Elsa will serve. They lead it by 5, 12-7. And the hit by Serna, good. No one in the middle of it. Harlingen, 8. Edcouch, 12. And now up to serve was the person who made that kill, Gabby Serna, and Serna with a right-hand hit. It is digged. Flores setting up for Deveau. Deveau's attack is blocked by Ramirez, but it stays in Cardinals territory. Setting up for attack by Sarantos. And now Flores will set up again, but Deveau's hit goes out of bounds. So that makes it 9 points for the Cardinals. 2 unanswered for them. Cavazos with the dig. She'll hit. Takes it out. Elena with the dig. Serna to Guille. Set up to Deveau. Deveau's hit is blocked back in Harlingen territory. They call hand in net. That makes it Edcouch 13 with Harlingen at 9. Still a close game, folks. In the first 10 minutes, the Edcouch-Elsa scored 13 and Harlingen scores 9. A good dig. Elena setting up for behind for Sarantos. Sarantos is able to get a good hit out of it. De La Peña takes it out. Elena down to Ramirez, and Ramirez's hit is good. Vila could not handle the power. And the Cardinals are back to only a 3-point deficit as they have 10 points now. Sarantos with a good serve has 3 aces in this tournament. And the power was miscommunicated. Cardinals take another point to make it 11-13. Sarantos back to serve. Deveau on the right, De La Peña on the left. Flores as a blocker, as a backer. And miscommunication by Perez. The ball goes out of bounds. Harlingen loses the ball. And Deveau will step out and will be subbed in. At the serve, that was Bianca Garcia. Cavazos with the hit. Elena. Sarantos takes it out. Cavazos with the dig. Garcia to De La Peña, and a good hit down the middle. Edcouch 15, Harlingen 11. And if you hear that, ladies and gentlemen, that's another game going on behind us. Joe Bowling calling play-by-play for that game of the gold bracket for the RGV Venom tournament. This right here is the silver tournament. Set up to Ramirez. Ramirez with a good hit. Does Flores have an inner to recover it? No. And it goes into the ground. So Harlingen brings it back to 3 points, but it's not enough. They got to keep going. And now up to serve, it'll be Michelle Zapata. As Ali Guille will take a break. Flores. Garcia sets it up for Flores again. Good hit! Unbelievable hit by Sarah Flores. And the Yellow Jackets bring it back to a 4-point lead. Left-hand serve. Victoria Perez with the dig. Alina takes it out. Good hit blocked. That's Ramirez. Can they get it out in time? They do. Sarantos just barely gets it out. Thankfully, Perez did not get in the way. Ball blocked. Sarantos with the dig. Elena setting it up on the left side, and it's into the Yellow Jackets territory. Can they get it out again? Sarantos has one more hit, and they get it out just barely. Sarantos again. Elena setting up for Ramirez. Ramirez hit goes into the ground. Unbelievable hit by Alex Ramirez, marking her second kill of the game. And now Emily White will serve as Ramirez takes a break. Setting it up for Flores. Flores is hit and good. They make one punch and the other team just punches them back. And Cavazos will take a break as Garceos will come in and sub in for her. De La Peña to serve. Cervantes with the dig. Elena setting it up. Overpowered and high. Nowhere near anybody's vicinity and nowhere near the line. It's 18-13, Edcouch. De La Peña to serve. Cervantes. Elena sets it up, left side, and the hit is good. Now let's see if the curse can be broken. Every time Harlingen scores a point, Edcouch scores another. And the good hit. Set up by Vida. Correction, not by Vida, but by Elizondo. Ball goes out of bounds, so the curse does break. Harlingen gets another point, and they keep the ball. Let's see what else they can do. They can do it again. Flores with the dig. Elizondo to Cavazos. Cavazos hits the net. And the timeout is called by the Yellow Jackets, their first timeout of the game. We'll take a quick break on our end. I'm Alex Espinosa. You're watching the RGV Venom Finals on Rio Sports Live.
Before or after the big game, then when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, on Rio Sports Live for the finals of the RGV Venom tournament. We're just halfway through the first set of these finals between the Harlingen Cardinals and the Edcouch-Elsa Yellow Jackets. As Flores for the Yellow Jackets takes the hit and gets it into Harlingen territory. A good hit by the Cardinals. Flores with the dig. Set up to Vida, and she takes it out. Set up to Cervantes with a good dive, but Vida was able to slide and dig it out. Elena. It's blocked by Garceos, and Garceos gets it out. Do they have one more shot? And then no, they don't. Unbelievable play. Juliana Garceos helps bring the lead back to 3 points. And Sarah Flores to serve, right hand. Elena setting it up for Serna. DeVoe with a diving dig. Weich over to the left side, punched by Cervantes, and it hits the wall after a Yellow Jacket touched it. Harlingen's only down by 2. As Zapata takes a break, and Ali Guillen will step up. Flores setting it up for DeVoe. DeVoe gets it in between the blockers. Set up to the left side for Cervantes, and it is blocked, digged out, and the ball stays in Edcouch territory. That makes it 18-19 for Edcouch. Harlingen slowly but quickly making their comeback. Elena to serve. Cavazos with a struggling dig. DeVoe with the attack. Recovered by Elena. Weich to set up. And the attack going back into Edcouch territory. Set up for DeVoe again. Will she get it this time? And it looks like she will, as the ball hits one of the Harlingen players and goes through the wall. (2018) Edcouch. Right-handed serve, diving dig, no good. Service ace for Edcouch. And the right hand hit, set up from behind. They got one more shot to take it out. They do that just barely. Garceos takes it back into Harlingen territory. Cervantes with a hit. Set up for DeVoe. DeVoe is blocked. Garceos with the dig. Back into Edcouch territory. The ball's in the ground. Nobody knew who was going to get it. Unbelievable hit. And the Cardinals are only down by 2. Gabby Serna to serve. Flores setting it up, not for DeVoe. Left hand hit out of bounds. Harlingen only down by 1 as we're nearing the final 4 points of the game. as we're nearing game point. And the serve, a bad dig, but it looks like they're going to be able to recover it. They do, and they get into Harlingen territory, but Harlingen gets it back a lot faster. Set up from the right side is blocked. Second block in a row. That's good for the Cardinals. Let's see if it's effective, as a good hit by Ramirez keeps it back into Edcouch territory. DeVoe has to take it out. Serna, Elena setting it up for Ramirez. Ramirez with a hit. Flores serves. Flores with a dig. And then Flores with a huge hit out of bounds. We are tied at 21. And Serna to serve. Vida. They have one more shot. Cavazos will take it out. Miscommunication, but Sarantos has it. A little punch, a little communication between Elena and one of our other players. Attack, and is it in? They say yes. Edcouch retakes the lead. And Garcels will be subbed out for Brianna de la Peña. And Victoria Perez will also come in and sub in for Gabby Serna. As Cavazos to serve. Perez with the dig. Elena setting it up for Sarantos. Sarantos hits the net and into the ground. They already call 4 hits. A little bit of separation for Edcouch. Only 2 away from taking the game, from taking the set. Cavazos to serve. And it's out of bounds. The Cardinals with Kaylee Sarantos to serve. Setting it up, dump off. No one was tricked. Sarantos takes it out. Flores sets it up from behind. Good tip off and into the ground. We are entering game point. And now to serve, it'll be Veronica Elizondo. Sarantos takes it out, withheld by Elena. A hit blocked into the ground, and that is the set. Edcouch-Elsa takes set number 1, 25-22. And we'll be right back for the start of set number 2 of the RGV Venom Tournament Finals. I'm Alex Espinosa with Billy Watson as my camera operator. We'll be right back.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second set of the RGV Silver Bracket Finals. I'm Alex Espinosa with Billy Watson as my camera operator. We have the Harlingen Cardinals playing against the Edcouch-Elsa Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets won set number 1, 25-22 in a very close call. Cardinals had the lead near the end of the set. Unfortunately for them, Edcouch-Elsa was able to create some separation near the very end of set number 1, resulting in their set 1 victory. We'll see if set number 2 is any different for them, as Veronica Elizondo will serve for the Yellow Jackets to start off set number 2, and we are off. Elena setting it up for Saranto. She's blocked, but it's deflected back. The ball stays in bounds. So Edcouch will get the first points on the board of set number 2. And in the very beginning, it was a lot of attacking errors and service errors that resulted in points for them. But eventually, the offenses that we both saw between these teams eventually stood out. Edcouch setting it up. The ball is blocked, but it stays in bounds. So that's 2-0 for the Yellow Jackets. As Elizondo stays to serve. Right-hand serve down the middle. It is digged. Elena set up for Sarantos from behind. It's a good hit, tipped in Yellow Jacket territory. Ball high into the air. Can they dig it out in time? No, they will not. Just a couple of inches away. Now it's 3-0, just as it started in the first set for the Lady Yellow Jackets. As another serve for Elizondo. Elena will punch it out. Almost tricked, but they recover it just in time. A tip-off. Guille with a diving dig, and Ramirez dumps it off. Attack is blocked. No net violation, so the ball is still in play. They have one shot to get it out, and Sarantos gets it out. A good setup. Elaine, second dig, and they'll have one shot to get it out. They do it just in time. Set up from the left side. Left side, does it go out of bounds? Officials, they don't know. They're deciding. And they're bringing in one of the refs from the SaberCats game. And they're going to reset the play. So the bright side, Harlingen doesn't get any points if you're an Edcouch fan. If you're a Harlingen fan, Edcouch doesn't get any points. And a serve again for Elizondo. Sarantos. Elaine setting up for Sarantos. A good hit, blocked and into the ground. So point 4 goes to Edcouch. Edcouch serve again. Veronica Elizondo with her 5th serve in this set. Elaine setting it up for Ramirez. Ramirez gets it behind the attacking line, but Edcouch was ready for it. Attack is blocked, and they will call hand-in net violation. That'll give point number 5 to the Yellow Jackets. And if I'm the coach right now, I would wait until around point 7 to call a timeout. It's not over just yet. Sarantos to Elaine. Elaine pushes it out from behind. Sarantos takes it out. Sees an opening, an unbelievable hit! First points of the game for the first points of the second set for the Cardinals. Sarantos saw the opening from the backfield and took it, even though the plan was to go for someone else. And the setup for the Cardinals. Yellow Jackets setting it up from the left side. Almost tricked the Cardinals, but they're ready for it. Attack on the left, recovered by Cavazos. Flores with a good hit. Does it go inbounds? They say they say yes, it is in favor of Edcouch. Now the Cardinals are down by 5. And the left-hand hits going high and over the line. Harlingen 2, Edcouch 6. And Ali Guille will take a break, and Michelle Zapata will serve. Zapata to serve. Set up. Elizondo to De La Peña. Elaine setting it up. A good hit to the right side. Almost hits the ground. Elaine sets it up for Ramirez for a good hit. Ball in the air. Cavazos will set up a hit. Zapata would dig one, and they call two hands. Edcouch-Elsa 7, Harlingen 2. And Cavazos will be subbed out for Garceos as Brianna De La Peña will serve. Sorrentos, Elaine sets it up. Little punch out, not enough. Good defense by Edcouch-Elsa to give them their 8 points. And the setup to the left. Sorrentos takes it out. Oh, miscommunication. The ball goes out of bounds in Edcouch territory. And Ramirez will take a break. Gabby Serna will step in and fill in for her, while White will set up and serve. Cavazos. Serna to Elaine, punches it out. It's pushed back by Garceos, and the attack is deflected by the the Yellow Jackets. They'll take it out. Perez setting it up for White. White punches it out to the left side. Elizondo to Flores. Flores with a tip-off. It's digged by Serrantos. Elizondo to Flores. Flores setting it up all the way to the left side. It's digged into the air. They still have a chance. They have one more shot. They do get it out just barely. Elizondo and Serrantos will get it. Cavazos setting it up to Flores. A good hit. Still blocked. Oh! Miscommunication. And the first time out of set number 2 will be called by the Harlingen Cardinals as they're down by 6. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the RGV Venom Volleyball League's finals on Rio Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa. You're watching the finals of the RGV Venom League tournament. And Edcouch-Elsa will begin to serve as they lead it 9-3. That is Sarah Flores to serve. Weinch to Elaine, and the attack outside and out of bounds. Edcouch taking a demanding lead as they have with all their other opponents, and it's 10-3. Yellow Jackets to serve. And that's Weinch, and it's taken out. Cavazos to Flores. Flores will set it up all the way to the white side to DeVoe. DeVoe's been pretty quiet in this game. Hasn't had that many hits, and an unbelievable hit right there for the Cardinals. Down by only 6. They've already lost the first set, 22-25. They need to win this set and force a game 3 if they want to win and be crowned champions. And Weinch to Elaine. Elaine setting it up for Serna. Serna with a good hit. Ball in the air. Can the Yellow Jackets recover it? Flores takes it out just barely. Set up to Sorrentos. Sorrentos. And right there was Cavazos to DeVoe. And DeVoe with a good hit, but recovered by Weinch. By Weinch. Elaine to Weinch again to Sorrentos. Sorrentos with a hit. Cavazos recovers. Flores sets it up for DeVoe. And this time will Sorrentos get a good hit. It's tipped down into the ground. Garceos with another kill. And Edcouch is up by 7. Setting it up, Elaine down the middle for Serna. The ball in the air, Libero calls it. Ball taken out. On the right side is Sarantos. Sarantos barely gets it in. Didn't even touch the line, or did she? The officials say yes. Would have been a good play if she was just a couple of inches not on the line. And so now Edcouch will keep the ball. Tip off by Elaine. They take it out. Elaine setting it up for Serna. Serna with a good tip off. Blocked and into not the ground, but into the hands of Garceos, who takes it out eventually. Flores punches it out with the help of her team. They have one more shot and it hits the net. Edcouch 13, Harlingen 4. And with the Yellow Jackets continuing to serve, that was Vida serving for the team. A good sliding hit. Zapata couldn't get there in time. And it looks like we may have an injury. No, it looks like they will be walking it off. It was Elaine that looked to be hurt, but it looks like she will be fine. As Vida serves, Zapata to Elaine. Elaine takes it out from behind. Cavazos, Flores, attack is into the ground of Edcouch. So the score is 13-5 with Edcouch in the lead and in a demanding lead. And the setup to Garceos. Garceos with a good hit, blocked by Weich. Guille with a hit outside over the wall, setting it up for DeVoe. DeVoe doesn't get a block, so the ball gets in. And so now it's 14-5 Edcouch. As Cavazos will serve. And Cavazos serves. Elaine couldn't get a good angle, and that will count as a point for Edcouch to make it 15-5. Cavazos to serve again. Sarantos with an awkward dig. Serna is able to dig it out, is able to punch it out into Edcouch territory. Up, and Weich's dig is still in the stands, and it stays in the stands. That makes it 16-5 Edcouch. And the serve. Elaine setting it up for Guille. Guille with a good push off. Elaine, Sarantos. Sarantos hits the net. Timeout called by Harlingen. We'll take a quick break on our end.
Here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Rio Sports Live as Edcouch-Elsa scores their 19th point. And for the record, ladies and gentlemen, when we went to break, we saw it was 17-5. It was actually 18-5, a scoring error on my end. I do apologize for that. And the score is Edcouch 19, Harlingen 5, and now it's 20-5 on the attacking error by the Harlingen Cardinals, who are struggling to and haven't been able to find any rhythm since the first set. In the first set, they were able to find some weak points within the Edcouch defense, but not enough for them here. The momentum has been going all over Edcouch, over the Yellow Jackets side, with substitutions coming in. Emily White will step out, and Alex Ramirez will come back. And the dump off, Elaine de Serna. Serna will set it up, and it's taken out. Flores from behind, and a good hit, and a good dig, but it hits the net. And that makes the score 21-6. We'd like to remind everybody that this is set number 2. Edcouch-Elsa won the first set 25-22, meaning that if they win here, they will be crowned champions. And the hit, Elaine will set it up for Ramirez for a big hit. The ball is blocked and deflected into Yellow Jacket territory. So Harlingen will get another point, being down by 14. If they do want to instigate a comeback, however, they got to score here, as Sorrentos will serve. And the ball appears to be stuck in the stands. A fan is trying to get it out for them, and they do. Slide it down all the way to Sorrentos. And Sorrentos to serve, right hand. It's high and good. Setting it up from behind, and the ball into the ground. Harlingen 8, Edcouch 21. And they still have a long ways to go. Harlingen has struggled and has been able to play keep up, but this one will be a difficult task even for them. Although 3 unanswered points could mean a lot, and a service ace. Sorrentos to serve again. That's 4 aces for her in this tournament. The setup is high. Just barely goes over the net, and it's good. 5 aces for Sorrentos. And I tell you what, if they keep scoring with aces, that'd be really good. Sorrentos to serve. This time Edcouch recovers it. Ball high into the air. Sorrentos has one shot at it, no good. 22-10 in favor of Edcouch, and they'll come back to serve. And Sorrentos to Ramirez. Ramirez takes it out. Cavazos digs it, and it's pushed out. Good play by Sarah Flores. No one caught it. No one saw it coming. And it's 23-10 Edcouch. Left hand hit. Sorrentos digs. Elaine's gonna set it up. Nope, she's gonna take it into Edcouch territory. Now Elaine's gonna set it up. A good hit that's tipped and into the ground. Great hit by the Cardinals to make it 23-11. Cardinals not giving up and giving as much as they can. As Zapata will serve, a good floating serve. It's still in the ground. They have one shot at it, and they do get it out just in time. As they set up a good hit, does it go out? Officials will say hits in. Wow, they call it in. And the ball will stay in favor of Harlingen. The coach said that it was out. It looked to be out on our end, but it looks like the Cardinals still get a chance to play. And a good serve. Setting it up left side. Elaine to Ramirez. Ramirez with a good hit. Cavazos has to dig. They have one shot out, and they do. Elaine's going to set it up for Ramirez again. Ramirez with a good hit. But the Yellow Jackets adapt. They take it out. Ball high into the air. Can they dive for it? No, they will not. And one of the players almost hits the wall. Thankfully, she is fine. And Edcouch will be entering game point. And the serve. Setting it up. Elaine to Ramirez. Not to Ramirez. And the setup to Garceos. Elaine with the dig. Sorrentos takes it out. Garceos in. Zapata. Elaine. Cardinals take it out. Flores with a hit is blocked. Does it go into the ground? It will. Cardinals are not giving up without a fight as it's 24-13. Substitutions coming in as Weinch and Serna are coming back. And Weinch with the good serve. Flores with the dig. Set up for, was a Florida's miscommunication. The ball goes back into Harlingen territory, but not the way the Yellow Jackets wanted it. A little miscommunication there, but it's still good. Sorrentos setting it, and it's set up for Serna, and it's a good hit. Is it in? They say it's out. And that concludes our game. Ladies and gentlemen, the Harlingen Cardinals fall to Edcouch-Elsa 25-13. Edcouch-Elsa will be crowned champions of the RGV Venom Challenge Silver Bracket. Unbelievable play by both teams, both highly underrated teams that fought all the way to the finals. And sadly enough, as I said before, only one can be crowned champion. Terrific play by both teams. For Harlingen, it was a sad loss, but being able to make it through all through the tough teams means a lot for them. For Edcouch, it's a terrific win for them. It means a lot, and it'll mean a lot for both teams coming into the start of season play. From all of us here at Rio Sports Live, I'm Alex Espinosa. Billy Watson is my camera operator, signing off.